So I am Les Presmyk. I am a member of the Veterans Advisory Board. I have been a town council member in the past, council member and vice mayor for 12 years. Very involved in my community for the last 30 years, starting here as president of the Islands Board for 3 years. And then I caught the attention of the Planning Commission, and the rest, as they say, is history. For me, my father was a World War II vet. I lived through Vietnam. I'm not a veteran, but I remember how we treated those returning military from the Vietnam War, and I thought it was an abomination. We're either drafted or they enlisted, but they were over there doing what their country asked them to do. And to have them come back and be treated the way some of them were treated was something that has always stuck with me. And I felt that if I could ever get in a position, as it turns out, as a town councilman, to start some programs and to let people know that we honor and appreciate their service, I would help do so. And I've been blessed. I've had our Veterans Day committee that I've been on for 20 years, Operation Welcome Home, now starting the VAB. And I think part of it was that it was such a pleasure and certainly an honor to work with all those veterans who would come to the committee meeting with one focus. How do we put on the best Veterans Day ceremony we can, and how do we honor our veterans and their families? Because we wanted to recognize the support and sacrifices the families made. Our goal is to provide support and be a clearinghouse for information and resources for our veterans and their families. We also ask the question, would you like to be involved? We have these 3 pillars: the events pillar, communications and wellness, and the USS Arizona. And those pillars and those topics were set very early on in our strategic plan, because those were the 3 most critical that we felt that we could really get started on. We didn't want to do too many things and fail miserably at all of them. But I think that we continue to expand each of those pillars, but we're always looking for additional help, additional volunteers. And every year there are 3 or 4 positions available on the VAB. We're always looking for help, and we'll find a place for anybody that wants to help.